So the Loud House made a movie, and we're not talking about this one. This one was like, it wasn't horrible, but it was pretty meh. No, we're talking about this one. And please visit your local church, synagogue, mosque, whatever it may be, and get blessed, my nigga, because this movie will suck every single drop out of you and replace it with demons. Stay safe. Corona might still be a thing, but at least you didn't have to watch this fucking tragedy. I also don't want to hear anything from y'all niggas about not uploading. Like, a nigga really going through it, man. Like, school be kicking a nigga ass too much. Like, bitch, the fuck you uploading? Oh, for real? On God? Just like that. It's time to... These niggas, no! Hello everyone, my name is Kiwingly, or you can just call me Kiwi, and welcome back to the channel. God, okay, where do I start? This movie was one of the worst experiences I've had this entire year. I had to deal with me coughing constantly since May all the way to last month. I literally couldn't go 10 minutes without coughing, and this movie was worse than that whole experience. First off, before you get your monkeys in the twist, this video is not going to be a bash on the acting or casting of this movie, because despite there being several mistakes made in this movie, one of the better things was the casting being faithful to the show. I'm not here to make fun of the cast at all. Like, they're kids. What am I, degenerate?
Yo, is this person
One thing though, in this huge mountain of bullshit that is this film, Lucy has like this little quirk of like scaring niggas by like being behind them when they least expect it, like on some Scary Movie 27 type shit. And for me, that was like the only really time I can remember that made me do a little in celebration of this movie, finding something that isn't over the top monkey brain stupid. Like, nice job, Nickelodeon. 1 point you, 20,000 points to the prosecuting attorney for Drake Bell. I just want to make it known that they aren't the problem. These people are. I came into the movie thinking, you know, if it's like the quality of like the iCarly movies or the Drake and Josh movies, I'll be satisfied. And unfortunately, this movie did not deliver. Nickelodeon had niggas like, "Hello, bozo," and caught us in a trance. However, this movie is like dog shit compared to those movies. Like, people generally like the other live action movies that Nickelodeon did. They even like the Fairly Odd Parents movies. Like, people kind of like those. But compared to those movies, the Fairly Odd Parents movies are like Pulp Fiction. And the Loud House Christmas movie is like fucking Soul. By the way, check out my letterbox and get mad at me on Twitter. So anyways, what's bad about this movie? Writing is trash, the pacing is trash, the camera work is trash, everything is fucking trash about this movie. The plot of it goes like, Lincoln orders like a fucking 13-person sled for his whole family to sled on. Keep this in mind, this whole movie happens because Lincoln wants his whole family to sled down a fucking snowy hill. Here's the problem though, his family turns out to have other plans for Christmas, and they're not gonna be home to go fucking sled down a hill. Plus, it's like not even snowing.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail!
Like, one of the big plot points in this movie is that Lisa is trying to develop some fucking like chemical concoction to make it snow.
Each one of us contributes something important to our special day.
I saw your private browsing history.
How's the perma-snow coming, Lisa? Or as I like to call it, you're our only chance at a white Christmas.
This isn't even like a guaranteed thing that Lincoln is going to be able to do, right? So Lincoln flips out because he wants shit his way, and he explains that like, oh yeah, he bought this sled and shit to convince them to stay home. He opens a package and the shit is in like pieces. Like, two problems with this. How hard did FedEx have to fucking slam this sled on the fucking concrete for this sled to be shattered? I mean, I have experience with this. Why in the fuck does FedEx not have any fucking care in the world towards the packaging that they're delivering? Like,
oh, for real?
Hello? This is your job. Have some dignity, my nigga. And like, the other problem, like, Lincoln. This shit is destroyed, my nigga. Call corporate. You spent your hard-earned money and that shit is disintegrated. Anyways, like Lincoln gets choken and is like, we need to fix fucking Christmas. Blah, blah. They ruin everybody's time and sabotage like the things that his family were gonna do during Christmas. Even to the point where Lincoln purposely runs a fucking Sabo build and has Luna and her partner get into a fight. I think the craziest thing about this whole movie is just how much Lincoln does not give any fucks at all to what is happening around him. Like, oh shit, I gaslit my oldest sister into thinking she needs to come home for her dad's fucking fruitcake. Uh-oh, oopsie whoopsie, because of that, I made a fucko wucko, and now her and her boyfriend are now gonna have pneumonia. Haha, I'm so quirky. And Clyde, yeah, he's not as quirky as me, but that's only because he's a like, what in the fuck, my nigga? I'm sorry, hold on. I'm feeling, whew, you know, ain't nothing like good Mountain Dew, but you know, I feel like I'm having a heart attack over here, bro. Oxy!
Hello and welcome. Today we are exploring the beautiful film that is A Loud House Christmas. So right off the bat, the dad is absolutely great. I think his personality is hilarious. I think his character is maybe a bit flat, but I like the dad. I think he's interesting. My one issue with him is, why do you gotta touch the figgy pudding like that? Like, he picks it up, offers it to his son Lincoln, and then when he puts it back, he's like playing with it, like ripping it apart. Like, stop. If you're gonna like offer it, get a spatula, get anything to offer it, and then don't play with it after. Come on, I know no one's gonna eat it, but please. So Lincoln's whole idea in this is sort of what I have a big issue with. He has this idea that sort of rides on the fact that it's going to snow the next day, because he, I'm pretty sure, gets the toboggan on the 24th, so Christmas Eve, but it hasn't snowed yet. It's probably not going to snow the next day, and either it doesn't snow often here, or this is a rare occasion and he's just hoping that there will be snow tomorrow. But it's a little bit too contingent on everything. Like, he's riding on the fact that it snows, which then he ruins his family's Christmas. He lies to his friend and says, oh yeah, my family's being so selfish, but they weren't. They were all fine with them going off and doing their own thing. They all wanted to do something different this year. And Lincoln's like, but my toboggan, my gift, what about lighting the Christmas tree? And then he ruined that too. He traumatized people on television and then just seemingly didn't care. Like, he walked up to his family one by one and is like, oh, why are you sad? Like, why do you think, Lincoln? Like, come on, buddy, you ruined their Christmas. You did that. Don't pretend like you didn't have a hand in that. And then when they're like, okay, we can fix things, we can still go to Florida, he screws that up and he squirts his dad in the face.
Exactly.
Miami, here we come.
Dad, does that even work? Dad, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Honey? You okay?
Yeah, bye.
Not to mention earlier in the movie when he throws his mom's phone into the orange juice. Like, I don't know where to go with this kid. And then he gets 300 hours of community service, which I don't know if that's good enough for property damage, traumatizing tons of people, the elderly and children on television, but who knows? Maybe, I guess it is the right thing for him to get through, but I didn't think so. My favorite part was probably when the adventure dude comes in at around halfway through the movie and the reporter grabs his headband and is like just aggressively sniffing it, and like, it's so gross.
Formidable beast. Order now and I'll throw in one of my sweat-stained bandanas for free.
Already ordered. Ooh.
It's the amount of sabotage he does is abysmal. It's borderline just malicious at times. And then also the other guy, I love the boyfriend of Lincoln's sister who is in college, who basically starts driving her home with his moped and then is like, let's go turbo mode.
I've got to get home in time to watch Lily like that tree tonight.
Well, we're going turbo mode, babe.
So I think that's probably my second favorite part after the weird sniffing, is that let's go turbo mode. But it's great, you know, it happens. These characters make it all bearable. I think the dumb characters, what is maybe worth it, you know, it's nothing bad. It's nothing too bad. I just think, you know, Lincoln should rethink some stuff. That's about it. Back to Kiwingly. I don't know where I'm at in this video, but something's gonna happen. So, peace out.
Okay, I finally recovered from my heart palpitations. Anyways, bad movie, like really bad movie. Nickelodeon, please try harder. You can't keep relying on your old IPs. You can't keep doing old formulas that every single kids movie has done before. Get yourself together. Like, wait a second. This nigga just sent me this. Look at this.
Oh my god! Sluts are everywhere! Fucking be careful!
Anyways, I gotta give this a light 0 to a strong 1. Transition, did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. Sub to Down Bad Boys, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video.